Joanna here again, presenting you with another few books for young children. So these books for toddlers, for early years students or children. So here I've got what I'm going to look at now, all Bible based, so scripture based. This one's a beautiful retelling of the parable of the Good Shepherd. It's called The Lost Sheep because it's told from the perspective of the concerned shepherd. So you feel the shepherd's concern. It starts off though by Jesus was a great storyteller, we're told, and so you can see the story that he's telling people. People would come and listen to him. Some were in trouble. Some thought Jesus should only be friends with good people. One man asked, "Why do you spend so much time with bad people?" And so Jesus goes on to explain this parable to help them understand. So you see the tension in the story being communicated also through the images. Just to go back, you can see right here, you can see people listening, their attentiveness to Jesus telling the story. As the story goes along, and the shepherd is looking everywhere for the sheep, you can see that tension as well. And as the story comes to its conclusion and the sheep is found, Jesus returns to explaining the story and you can see the tension of those who are listening. So the images are very powerful in this story. At the back of the book, there's a little explanation, a little section to help older children engage with the text, but parents or educators can also use that for springboarding with younger children. Beautiful book on the Good Shepherd. These are a couple of little books here, very affordable for families. The Gospel for Little Children, the Bible for Little Children. They have very simple, they really are for young children, so you can see not much writing, very simply presenting the text of the story, or presenting the story in the most brief form possible, but quite lovely. There's a beautiful little story, Bible storybooks there, the Gospels, and a quick overview of the whole Bible for young children. Quite lovely. The Lion First Bible. This is quite a nice Bible for children, for young children. It covers the whole Bible, or at least it tries to pick up on key stories in the Bible. We have to remember that these are not really Bibles. They're really telling Bible stories. It's an important distinction to make when having a first Bible or first collection of Bible stories for children, that the Bible is really the full Bible as we know it with the full text. What we often present to children are reduced and sometimes interpreted stories, but nonetheless are very valuable for introducing children to those stories. So here you go, you can see some of the illustrations here. Quite a lovely Bible to use with young children. The wording is not too difficult and is certainly in a large font that encourages a young child to read it, or a parent to read with a young child. The next one, my very first Bible. It's a Dorling Kindersley. Again, I would hesitate to actually say it's a Bible. It's a collection of Bible stories. And that's an important distinction to make. So we can see it's going through, it's beautifully illustrated. Dorling Kindersley has the publishing means and wherewithal to present some beautiful books. Okay. Just a couple of ideas for how you might start to share Bible stories with children. So there we go. I hope that's been helpful. I'll catch you with some more books on another occasion.